possibly the most exciting thing to hit the internet this year. Are you ready to save like 3 hours a week? Are you ready to create content that leads to more connections, more conversations, more conversions? Because if you are, we are diving in to the craziest video I've ever done. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is so cool. You are going to be so glad that you showed up for this. And it's so powerful that my computer decided that the internet was not going to work. So I don't know what's wrong with my actual internet, but I connected to my hotspot. So I'm warning you right now that this is so much goodness that's coming through the screen. We're like disrupting the internet waves. The waves of the internet can't even handle how excited I am about this video today. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through a brand new process that will allow you to write blog posts, YouTube videos, long form social media posts, longer pieces of content that will lead to conversations that lead to actual sales. If you are here and you can hear us, let me know in the chat. Also, in addition to my internet being so wonky today, there is someone working in our backyard with the loudest blower ever. Do you hear that? Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay. Are you hearing what's happening in the backyard too? Hopefully you can hear me and it's not too bananas. And there's going to be a tiny bit of prep work before we actually get to the 15-minute part. I'll go over that with you really quickly. And then I've created this widget. Watch this. I'm going to give myself a little 15-minute timer. I purposely did not practice this ahead of time. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Katie, for letting me know it's just a little hum. Hillary, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. We are live all over the place. Let me know where you are watching this from. I'm actually going to do something. I'm going to click on, let's just take a moment. If you want the notes from today's show, drop the word remind me below. We'll work on getting you notes. If you would like a reminder next time we're live, drop one word, remind me below. We'll work on getting you the reminder. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on my personal profile, you can actually just go right to molly.live/remindme, molly.live/remindme. We'll take you right to Mollybot, our messenger bot. If you missed the big news, we're actually allowed to send you reminders again via Messenger, which is so cool. So you can get on that Messenger list. It will allow us to send you a weekly reminder when we do these live videos. Truth be told, we're not doing them every single week, but we're doing them almost weekly, like when I can, when I'm not in England, like I'm going to be next week. So if you go to that link, and I'll put that in the chat, actually. Yes, Laura. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this. Okay. We're here. I know Liz and I were like, my internet's not working, but it's working now. Okay. So I am going to update our little link. So after you write remind me in the chat, do me another little favor. And if you want to blow the minds of the people in your community, if they're writing anything, if you want to blow their minds, you should sprinkle this video amongst them. That means click the little airplane and be like, hey, come join us on this video. Okay, I've updated our link. We are good to go. Elise, oh my gosh, so good to see you. I'm also wearing my Speak Your Kind shirt today, which is one of my favorites. Can it focus? I don't know. Okay. And as we're jumping into this, let me know below, are you in Sales Stars? If you are, drop the word stars. Are you in Glam? If you are, drop the word Glam. And if you're new to our community, I'm so stoked to be connecting with you. Drop the word new below. We are going to go lightning speed on this today. And really what this will do is it will allow you to create blog posts, video scripts, long form social media content, all of this in such a quick amount of time. And then you'll be able to get people to raise their hands. Get them to say, yes, I want to work with you, and be able to have more sales conversations. So Cam Fam, thank you, Hillary, for sharing the Cam Fam too. I love it. Yes. Okay. And what we're going to use for this, here's our little prep work. Let's get right into the prep work. We are using a tool called Jasper. And if you would like access to Jasper, all you have to do is go to molly.live/wow, because that's what's it's going to make you say. It's going to make you say, wow. You just go to molly.live/wow, and that will get you 10,000 free words. It is a seriously powerful tool. And then they have different payment plans that you can use depending on how many words you actually would like to write every month. And with this, you're going to see, you're going to want that full plan, because I'm going to show you how we're going to pump this out. Now you can use this system for your own content, you can also do like we're doing with some of our newer glam members. I see some glam fam there. I love you and I'm glad to see you. What we're doing with some of our newer members there is we're actually writing content for them and we're using this as part of the system that we're doing. So we, it does take some human nuanced, educated typing while you're doing it. And we're going to help you to get better and better at that today. So you're going to be so glad you showed up. It's so good. Okay. The other little bit of prep work that you want to do before we fully dive in and get to writing the actual posts. And like I said, I'm going to bring this little countdown timer up on the screen and we're going to actually see if I can do this. Do you think I can do it? Do you think I can write 10 blog posts or 10 video scripts in 15 minutes? I think I can. Let me know in the chat. Like if you were going to wage a bet, would you say yes or no? Do you think I can do it? I really think I can. I know I'm very, I'm excited about it, but I really think that I can. Okay. So we're going to do that. It's so cool. I'm so excited. I see it right there. And when you do this, when you use this strategy, what you want to do first is what we actually do every month on our content planning sessions. So every month with our Glam fam, we get together and we write out content for the entire next month. Sometimes we have some of our friends from the content club join us and it's a really cool process. And so I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of that process right now. I'm going to give you the prep work and then we have like 5 different ways that you can do this. You can start with short form content and then build upon that. You can start with, we have a recipe for a longer video piece. You can build upon that. What we're going to do today is this brand new template that will allow you to write a blog post, a video script, or a long form piece of content in literally seconds. You're going to love it. The first thing that we start with is we actually look at what your ideal client needs to believe in order to buy from you. So as we're going through this today, I'm going to give you this little framework, then we're going to get to the tool, and there's going to be lots of nuggets flying at your face. So if you're just joining us, know that you can drop the word remind me, and I'm going to write that on the screen. You're going to drop the word remind me in the chat for show notes and more, right? We'll get you some little information that comes right there in that remind me section. There's a little message that will be sent to you. And then if you want to be entered to win, let's give away a copy of my book. So we'll give you this book. Is it going to show up? This is Finding My Awesome. It helps you to be more awesome. I went to pick the kids up from school yesterday, and this little girl in Charlie's class said, "Hey, Charlie's mom, I just want to thank you for writing that book." I was like, "You're so welcome." She said, "I read it in the library yesterday and I really loved it. When is your next book coming out?" I was like, "Funny you should ask." So we'll give away a copy of this book to the person who shares nuggets in the chat, and we'll pick one of the nuggets as we're going on. So nuggets flying at your face. Margot, so good to see you. I love it. Shay, hello. Okay, awesome. And if you're watching on the Book of Faces on our business page, that remind me, you'll get the message right away. If you're watching somewhere else, you just need to go and click on this link, which is molly.live/remind me, because we can only set up the automated conversations on our business page. Okay, so that's this, molly.live/remind me. And then make sure that you click to get notifications because we'll be able to keep you reminded, which is really, really awesome. Okay. Oh, and look at how that molly.live/remind me. That is weird, but that's cool. Okay. Yay. Now, are you ready? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'm stoked. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at what do our ideal clients need to believe in order to buy from us. And like I said, this is something that we really specifically jump into with our Glam members, with our Social Sales Stars members. And so if you want more support in this as we're going through it, just drop the word support in the chat and we'll reach out to you, get you a little application so that you can apply to join us in one of those masterminds, which is so cool. Okay, so the things that they need to believe are about themselves. There's things that they need to believe about the thing that you're selling. There's things that they need to believe about you as an actual person who's delivering that thing. And then there's things that they need to believe about the time that we're in right now. So you want to make sure that we're thinking ahead before we jump in to actually create this content, and you identify, what do I want to sell? What do people need to believe in order to buy from it? I'm not going to go into that for too much time because we could spend hours on that. We don't have time for that today. We got 15 minutes to write these blog posts, write these video scripts. Okay. The other thing we're going to think about is what objections do they have to purchasing from us? So if there's an objection like, oh, you do a weekly call on Zoom with you and Sales Stars, That's too much time. I don't have time already. How am I going to fit in a weekly call? In Glam, we actually have a weekly mastermind call, and then we have a 3-hour work session. We also have a video review session in Glam. And so some people may come in and say, I'm already maxed out on time. How am I going to make this work? And so what I can do is I can create content to squish that objection. Time is one that is really similar for all of us. So I think you all can start with the time objection. Another one that's very common is the money objection, right? So we've got to prove in our content, we're going to pre-sway these beliefs to squish that objection. So the next one we'll do will be something about money. Okay, so we'll use those two. And then I'm going to give you some objections that we've heard from time to time and show you how those can work. And then you can come up with your own. So another objection that we've heard is, well, hey, I'm not you. Like, Molly, you're crazy. You're way over the top. You've been this performer. You move really fast. I don't do things like you do. And so we've had to create content to help reassure our community that being like me is not the goal. The goal is to be like you, right? And that we have in our programs, we have these customizable frameworks that allow you to kind of rise to the top and alchemize with the stuff that we have so that you're working within what's already working for you. We capitalize on that, and then we find ways to tweak it. So I have to create content that persuades the actual offer so that when people hear what they can do when they join us, right? Like, so we have this application. I love this. I'm going to show you this application. If you want to work with us, this is how you do it. When they get this application, let me see. FB Glam app. I think this is the right link. I'm going to just test it really quick. When they get this application, my hope is that when you go to this application, you actually already believe that you want to work with us, right? So we're instilling these beliefs. We're instilling these beliefs ahead of time. So here, I put the link in the chat. It's molly.live/FB Glam app. If you click on that link, it will take you to the application where you can apply. And the goal is that we are going to be giving you content ahead of time that lets you know that your objections are already squished, that you're already aware of, that it's a good fit. And so another belief that we could add in today, we've already decided we're going to do time, money. What was that third one? Oh, don't be more like me, be more like you. And then the last one, I just had a good one. What was it? I don't know. We'll get into it. I'll show you when we get there. So my goal is we're going to do 10. So we're going to come up with 10 beliefs, and I'm going to kind of make these up on the fly because I have a whole list of beliefs. But what you would want to do before you write these 10 blog posts is that you want to actually write out beliefs that cover all of those different categories. Okay. So just to keep this clean, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you what we use for our clients. I'm going to pull it up on the screen and I'm going to screen share it so that you can see kind of the little framework that we use here. And I will then come in and show you how we would take this and then use it with Jasper. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I forgot to do my fancy little thing because now I'm going to start screen sharing. Let me get a little fancy with you and say, hold on to your hats and glasses. You better get your fingers ready because I'm about to write 10 video scripts or blog posts in 15 minutes. Told me that my internet was being weird and I was connected to my hotspot. I don't know if that was all choppy for you, but it was certainly choppy for me. That's exciting. That's another authenticity indicator, right? Did it work well for you? It was really choppy on my side. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and I'm going to screen share this guy. If you're ready, drop ready in the chat because your mind is about to be blown. Again, we are in the prep work phase, so we're not actually on the 15-minute part, okay? We're in the prep work phase real quick. It was good. Hooray. Amazing. Okay. I'm glad I didn't stop it. I almost stopped it because I was like, what is happening here? All right. It had you dancing in your seat. I told Kevin, I really like that song. I love it. How much? Kevin is so awesome, our graphic designer. All right. So this is part of our system that we use in Show Up with Video. Sales Stars, we're not getting into this too much in Sales Stars because it's we're focusing mainly on the sales, but we can talk about this in Sales Stars if you want to. And then this is also really what we do in Glam. So we create this for our members ahead of time in Glam. It is real good. Okay, so on this why me section, we're going to write things like why they would want to actually do this. So I'm just going to write some beliefs real fast. This is the prep work before we get into the 15 minutes, but I'm going to take like 3 minutes to write this down so that I can show you how the prep work can be so easy. So let's do this. Let's do 2 of each. We'll do why you, why this next, why this, and then why you, and that's the expert, why you, and then why now, and then how about why not? That's the objections, right? So then we'll get into objections. Ah, this is the wrong size. Okay, why not? Why not? I never called it that, but I think that kind of makes sense. Okay, look at that. And then we're at almost at 10. We need one more. And let's just go like random. Okay. So the why me is, and I'm going to really get into the heart of our ideal clients, people who would be perfect to join us and Show Up with Video, and people who would be perfect to join us in Glam. What is great for you is that you can pick just one thing that you want people to join or to move to the next step with, like one thing you would like to sell, and really focus on that ideal client. So for us, people who are joining Sales Stars are people who are looking to get to consistent 10K a month. People who are joining Glam are people who are already solid there and they want to grow beyond that, right? So this random one, I'm actually going to start because I just remembered the one that I wanted to use, which this one we're going to do for our, like something that taps into your values. And I'm going to say more fun, more money, right? So that's the belief that I want people to have in order to want to work with us. Okay. That's all I'm going to write there is just that belief. I wrote it down there before I forgot it. Okay. Why me? I want to make a bigger impact. Okay. Why me? I want more time with my family. Okay. Why this? If I join a mastermind, because remember, this is the why this is about the thing that you're selling. Okay. The why me is about what they actually want. Is it helpful that I'm actually going through and doing this like on the fly? In Show Up with Video yesterday, everybody was saying that it was helpful. So I hope that it's helpful. Let me know in the chat if it's helpful. And if not, I'll skip it. But if it is, hopefully that's good. Okay. If I join a mastermind, I'll see what's possible because I'll see others on the journey. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so helpful. Good. Why this? And then I do here. And remember, I'm just bringing this out of my brain. I really wanted you to know what it's like to actually do it in the moment without taking a lot of time to prep for it ahead of time. Okay, why this? This I need someone else to look at my sales process and see what I am missing. Okay. And these are the beliefs. I'm going to come back and show you how blog posts can instill these beliefs so that you're making more sales. Why you? Now, this is about Molly Mahoney, okay, or about the prepared performer, because we have other coaches too. So Molly has done this herself and is still, someone said this yesterday on a call, in the trenches with us. Okay, we're going to find a topic in a blog post to cover that. Okay, and then the next why you is going to be like, why me? Oh, here. That was another thing people were talking about on the Glam call this week, that I'm like still accessible, right? Like maybe I should say that actually. I've got a really good one for that. Actually, I'm going to write the title there now as I thought about it. How to stay connected to your clients while, and I'm actually just putting the topics here, not even the titles, just so you know, maintaining boundaries. Now, what this does, this actually is so good because this allows me to speak to the belief that I'm still accessible with our community and with our clients, that I'm not like some fancy person up on the hill that won't talk to people. But it also establishes the fact that we need to have boundaries so that I don't lose my mind or my life. Okay, so it's actually establishing really good beliefs, a bunch of them. Okay, why now? So the why now is going to be about what's happening in their actual life. It's going to be about what's happening like seasonally. It's going to be about what's happening like with the the pending new opportunities. I don't say the word recession, but like when people talk about how, oh, what's happening, the unstable economy, that kind of thing. These are all things that can lead people to want to buy. Right? Christmas is coming up, at least. Like I'm sure there's lots with the holidays coming up, and like what people are making now, prepping for their holiday sales or their holiday gifts, things like that. So let's do that. Let's say like the end of the year is closer than we think. Okay. Another why now is let's talk about like waiting for the other shoe to drop. And that's really cool because it can be like instead of waiting for the other shoe to drop, I should get ahead. I should, but this is good. Just put the shoes on instead of waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'll get clear about that. But do you know what I mean? Like there's this impending doom feeling of like, oh, the economy's unstable and whatever. Just like, put on the heels and step onto the dance floor instead of waiting, wondering what's going to happen. We'll talk about that. Okay. And then the why not, we already decided we're going to use time and money as an objection there. Or let's do time and I'm not you. And then the objection piece is the money objection can be instilled in this values section of the more fun, more money. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is so exciting. I love it so much. Okay. Now remember, in our other programs, we're using these beliefs for so many things, for your email copy, in your sales conversations, all over the place. So those of you that are in those programs, you know that we're always reviving these beliefs. We're always diving into these beliefs. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these beliefs and I'm going to bring them into Jasper. So this is where we're going to get ready to put the timer on. And I am very excited. So let me just show you what we're going to use. And if you're not already using Jasper, where have you been? I'm going to put the link in the chat. It's molly.live/wow. And I have so many things I could say about so many things. So I'm going to stay focused. Molly.live/wow will take you to Jasper. I have the unlimited plan. So with the unlimited plan, you can get unlimited words. When you sign up for Jasper for the first time at molly.live/wow, you'll get 10,000 words for free, which is pretty cool. And then you can decide what plan you want to use. Hint, hint, this is an AI copywriting tool. It also does graphics for you, AI graphics, which is bananas. Okay, now, speaking of bananas, I'm about to do something. I'm about to do this thing that I like to do. I'm going to call on my banana phone and I'm going to say, all right, I am so happy and grateful that I figured out this system for writing 10 video scripts in 15 minutes. Now, again, remember, I haven't actually done it yet, so it may not work, but I'm calling the future gratitude in on my banana phone because that's my direct line to the universe. And the more fun we have, the more money we make. So we like to keep the banana phone nearby. All right. Now, in the past, my favorite template over here has been this, what is it? This PAS framework. I love the PAS. It works for emails. It works for all these different things. It is problem, agitate, solve. Okay, that's been my favorite. So sometimes I've been mixing in this problem, agitate, solve with this new one, but we may not even need to go there. This one-shot blog post is what we're going to do. Now, when you log into Jasper, you may not see that one post blog, that thing at the top there. So what you may need to do, let me expand this. You may need to click on templates over here. I've already marked it as my favorite, so that's why it's right there. But you may need to go to the blog section and find the one-shot blog post or type and search for it up here. Okay, we're going to click on it. Now, watch this. I am not even going to write a title. All I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go, I want to make a bigger impact. And then I'm going to bring this into Jasper. And I'm just going to show you on this one before I actually put the timer on. We're going to come over here. I'm going to paste this. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to actually I'm going to actually add in a little more information than just the belief. So the information that I'm going to add in is things like who my ideal client is and what spin I want to put on this. So if I know that I have like a unique take on how to make a bigger impact, then I can add that in here. If I'm really not sure what I want to do, like what hook or what spin I want to do on that, I can take some time to figure that out, or I can just see what Jasper gives me. So I'm going to play with this as I am doing my little race. And I'm going to see if I can kind of play with it, because I don't want to just create a bunch of content for the sake of creating content. I actually want to make content that's truly valuable and going to lead to actual conversions. We don't have loads of time to get into, actually, we don't have any time really to get into how to set your content up so that it converts. But if you want more support in that, all you have to do is either drop the word support below, or like I said, go to this link, which I'm actually just going to put on the bottom of the screen here. This little application, it's totally free to fill it out. For more support, go to, okay. I love it. I love it. Okay, there. And this is really for more support in upping your sales, right? So we'd love to talk to you, Miss Cunningham. I love it. Okay, I'm going to keep that on the bottom so that, you know what? That's so big. It's so big. Can I make that smaller? It's okay. It's going to just stay there. All right. So I'm going to make myself smaller now so that you guys can see the screen up at the top. Oh, not that one, this one. All right. And I'm going to make this screen a little bit bigger so you can see the whole thing here. Okay. So I want to make a bigger impact. Now, this topic, if that's what they believe, this topic is going to be for them. So how to make a bigger impact without sacrificing time with your family. How about this? How to make a bigger impact as an entrepreneur without sacrificing time with your family. Okay, so again, I'm going slow on this first one just to show you how the tool works, and then I'm going to do it really fast. The tone of voice is not going to be a police officer. That was what we did for one of our members, Carrie. But I'm going to make the tone of voice because I wrote things on the internet before. I could just write my own name and it will pull things from my own tone of voice. I also really love to use this tone of voice, hot mess mom. Okay. And the intended audience, what's super cool is on the intended audience, I can actually add in who I'm speaking to. So like when I did this before, when I was using the police officer voice, our amazing client Carrie goes into schools and helps to create systems so that they can de-escalate anger. And I had a friend come to me who they are a mixed race couple and their son had been going through some bullying. And I was telling Carrie on our call, I was like, it was a group call. And I was saying like, this has been a real struggle for them. How can we give them advice? So we're using this to help give advice to like really make a bigger impact, which is so cool. Today, we're doing it for this fast business thing. Okay, so the intended audience is going to be entrepreneur, and we can even do coaches. Look, you can put commas. So I can do coaches, course creators, again, if you don't know this stuff ahead of time, it's going to be a lot harder to do this, but that's why you should join us in one of our programs. Okay. Now watch what happens here. I'm going to, when I say for them, am I talking about the client? What do you mean? Ebony, I'm not sure I understand. Maybe. Here, this is going to be the them. The tone of voice is for you, the person who's writing it. Okay, how to make a bigger impact as an entrepreneur without sacrificing time with your family. Let's just try it and see what happens. I'm going to drink my coffee and take a break. I didn't get a cute cup today. I should probably go do that while Jasper's writing. Here, oh, look what I have. I have a boss mode cup. Why is he not working? Ah, he's working. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to pour my coffee into a Jasper mug. Just so here, let's take just like a little coffee break. Cause I mean, Jasper's working so hard for us. He's working so hard for us that I'm just going to pour look, I have my little Jasper. Okay. Okay. That That was exciting. All right, let's see what he said. Now, are you ready to see the magic at work? Watch this. Okay, blog title, How to Make a Bigger Impact as an Entrepreneur Without Sacrificing Time with Your Family. That's a long title, but I mean, it works. And you could have How to Make a Bigger Impact as an Entrepreneur, and then in parentheses, it could be without sacrificing your time with your family. Exactly, Hillary. And the time that it takes to make a cup of coffee, you can walk away and make it and come back and make content. Amazing. Okay, blog introduction. You're a mom, a wife, and a business owner. Remember, I made the tone of voice hot mess mom. You want to make a bigger impact on your business, but you don't want to sacrifice time with your family. What's a girl to do? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Here are 3 tips for making a bigger impact as an entrepreneur without sacrificing time with your family. Body, blog body, delegate, delegate, delegate. The first step, dude, it is writing the whole entire thing. I don't even have shoes on and I'm kicking my face. I can kick higher this way. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This is so amazing. And I'm probably going to be able to write 30 blog posts in 15 minutes. Do you want to do it? Should we do it and see how many I can write? Are you ready for it? I am so stoked. I feel like I need to sit down. Okay. If you're ready, let me know you're ready. I'm ready. And I'm going to put the timer on. I don't understand why you're not using it either. And Ebony, just you wait, Henry Higgins, because there's a VSL script that I'm going to show you in a moment too. Okay. I got my fingers ready. Once you get this, what do you do with it? All kinds of things. This could be your video script. So watch this. Okay, watch me. I'm going to show you. This is what you're going to do with it. And then I'm going to do the actual, like the 15-minute test. Okay, so I'm right here. Oh, wait, no, I want the other side of this to show up. Okay, look. This is my video script. Look, you're a mom, a wife, an entrepreneur. I get it. You want to make a bigger impact on your business, but you don't want to sacrifice your time with your family. What is a girl to do? Don't worry, I got you covered. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips for making a bigger impact as an entrepreneur without sacrificing your family. Now, in our programs, we give you extra little magical nuggets that you would do at this part. So this is like the step 4 if you're in Show Up with Video. If you're not in our programs, you're not going to get this in Jasper, but look at how well this works. Then you're like, step number 1, delegate, delegate, delegate. Girl, you got to delegate. The first step in making a bigger impact in your business without sacrificing time with your family is to delegate. Delegate tasks, employees, contracts, virtual assistants. I got you. If you want to learn more about delegating, drop the word delegate below. Blah, blah, blah. Now you have a video script right here. Here's the other thing that you can do. You pull up your phone and you're like this. Set clear boundaries. There's a whole nother video. You now have 1, 2, 3 videos in this one post. Here, watch. I'm going to go like this. If you want more time and you want to make a bigger impact, you have to set boundaries. I got you. I'm going to tell you ways that you can set boundaries. Now I have a video that I could post on Instagram. It's like the easiest, most magical thing ever. You've got to have all of the sales stuff around it to be able to actually turn it into sales. But this is setting us up for major success. Amazing, right? Okay, so I love it. 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 Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, we're going to do the whole thing. I am ready. So I've got my 2 little things here. I've got this, and I'll even add one more. So why me? Say they want to travel. Okay, perfect. Wrong. Ooh, let me shut that. Oh my gosh, so many things. Okay, ready? I'm going to do 15 of them. And remember, if you want more support in any of the sales sides of things, I'm just going to keep being like shamelessly putting this on the bottom because this is so cool. And this is like solving such a huge problem so that it gives you more time. You can literally save so much time. And this is actually going to give you more time to be able to do all the things and like have more powerful sales conversations and learn all that kind of stuff. So if you want more support, I'm just going to write this in the chat, more support. Oh, here. And fill out an application. Okay. Watch this. Update. Put it on the screen. Hooray. Okay. So I'm going to start this on the timer right now. We're going to write 15 blog posts or 10 blog posts. Look, I even upped it already in 15 minutes. Okay. Can I get a drum roll? Drum roll, please. Show me on the bottom of the screen. Okay. I feel like I should do it like a, like a what is the auction guy? Really fast. Okay. Are you ready? Da-da-da-da. Countdown on. It's not set to go. 15 minutes on the clock. We are going to write 10 blog posts, 10 video scripts. And you know what else? We are going to come up with, I'm going to say at least 30 pieces of short form content in 15 minutes. So here we go. The first one, I'm actually just going to start with this one and watch. I'm going to write another one right now while I drink my water, not my coffee. And I'm actually going to open Google Drive and I'm going to create, while it's writing that, because I have so much time, I'm going to have to go fast in a second, but I'm going to create a document with all of them in one spot. Okay. So I'm going to have all these blog posts in a regular document as well. Okay. And I've got this kind of small on the screen because I want you to be able to see both things while also watching, you know, my face. And so I'm going to make it smaller. Hold on. Okay. So this first blog post is a little different than that last one that we had. And I'm going to tell you what it is. How to make a bigger impact as an entrepreneur without sacrificing time with your family. As a working mom, you know how important it is to spend time with your family, but you also know it's important, blah, 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 blah. Get clear on your priorities, set boundaries, delegate and outsource. Conclusion, I think that's a great one. We're not going to worry too much at first about whether or not it's perfect. We're just going to go, 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 and we'll come back and edit it later. I like to do this and make that there. And actually, you know what I just realized? I don't even need a blog post, a document there, because I can go here and I can create a document inside Jasper, and then I can make it even more powerful using Jasper. So I can go here. Oh my gosh, this is going to slow me down. I'm going to do it in that doc like I just said. Okay, next thing, we're going to go back to the one-shot blog post, start another one. So we're going to go more time with my family. Oh, I already kind of incorporated that into that one blog post. That's okay. We're going to do it anyway. I got 2 beliefs on blog post. That was the best. Let's actually skip that one and add it to the end. Here. With possible, because I'll see others along the journey. So if I can mastermind, I'll see what possible. I'll see there's along the journey. The how to open my how to open possibility when you feel like you are hitting roadblocks at every turn. Now, what's going to happen here? That's all the same. So I'm just going to do this. What I'm going to do is in the bullet points of this, I'm going to add my own bullet point that makes one of the tips in order to see more possibility be to join a mastermind. So I'm actually going to go in and do that inside there. Oh my gosh, I'm losing time. I got to go fast. Okay, while it's working, I'm going to grab the next one. The only thing that's going to slow me down is how much I talk in between. Okay. It is faster to do for my list. Okay. Open possibility roadblocks. I feel like I know the things, the opportunity, guys. So I'm going to move to the next one. I'm going to paste that. I'm going to copy it, put it into my Google Doc, and then I can come back, like I said, and zhuzh it in the future. Right? And so that I find this without losing it, go here and highlight the title. Like this. I'm just going to make this heading number 3, and that will put it there. This one, same thing. I'm going to make that heading number 3. Okay. Next one, we're going to go in here. I need someone else to look at my sales process to see what I'm missing. Let's just see if I don't even edit it and see what it does. And then I'm going to go over here and grab the next one. It needs a different title. So hopefully it comes up with a different title, because that's not a good title. Oh. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, that's a horrible title. So that is something we've learned. We need to not do that. As a business owner, you need, it's easy to get bogged down in the day-to-day and lose sight of the bigger picture. That's why it's important to get someone else to look at your sales process from time to time and give you an outsider's perspective. Not sure where to turn here. 3 coaches. Oh my gosh, it's giving actual coaches. We're not doing that one. Phil, Jarvis, Phil. I'm going to take this topic and I'm going to say what really has to happen. What's the client wanting? You want to up their sales process. So how tricks are improving your sales process. That's the topic. Okay, now while I'm going to come back to this one, I'm going to look at these here. Feeling stuck, blah, 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 blah. The belief that I want to join a mastermind, work with others. Joining a mastermind is a great way to open yourself to possibility. Okay, I'm going to show how Doris can actually, or Jasper can actually write that. Okay, 3 tricks for being your pots. I'm a hot mess mom, and I know the feeling all too well. You spent the last month or two, blah, 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 blah. Be clear about what you're selling. Focus on the benefits, not the features. Make it easy for people to say yes. And then the 4th belief is going to be work with someone from the outside, because the label on the bottle, the wine can't see the bottle label from the inside, right? That one looks good. Okay, we're at 3. Oh my gosh, I got to go faster. Oh, use your actual brain and your actual expertise, because you're a true expert. Molly has done this herself, and she's still in the trenches with us. So I'm going to write this as like the power of staying in action. Right? Because I really do feel that there is this belief out there that everybody can turn into Tim Ferriss and create these businesses where they don't actually have to do anything. Okay. And you've got to actually set boundaries, right? But you do have to actually show up and do stuff. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm going to get the next one ready to go. Is it cutting in and out? Oh, shoot. Tell me, can you hear it? Can you hear it? Shoot. What is up with my internet? I don't know. Let me know if refresh. Let me know if you made refresh. And I keep going. Okay, the power of staying in action as a coach, of course, on details. You want everything to be perfect before you look. The truth is, blah, 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 blah. Action, set a goal. I got my own personal story, so that looks great. And what I love about this is if you're using this as a video script, you don't have to do a lot of other prep work. You just go and you add your own mouth to talk in between. And then you'll have a transcript you can use for other things. Okay. Oh my gosh, 7 minutes. We are at 4 of these. So let's go back to where I was here. And I'm going to change this to, whoops. Let's do not all community are women or Molly cares about our community and isn't a fancy guru who isn't accessible. How, remember we said this, we wanted to see the boundaries thing. So how, I already had written that one down. How to stay connected to your clients while maintaining boundaries. My favorite thing is to remember that I need to do again. Okay. And I'm going to change this down here so that everything doesn't say coaches, course creators, and creative entrepreneurs. So I'm just going to do this. Again, drinking my coffee. And once again, don't just copy and paste it, put it on the internet, like put your own voice into it. But this is such an amazing start. Yeah. I love it. That's I like this one better because it's actually what I wanted. We all know relationships are important. First, third, meh. I like this one. So I even had choices to pull from. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to do this. Look, I can do this all with one hand while drinking my coffee cup. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. And we are exactly halfway through. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now we're going to go back here. Next one. The end of the year is closer than you think. Okay. And what I love to talk about with someone is how we maintain, how to maintain momentum and make this your best year ever. And then the tone of voice is going to be powerful. And the next these shoes on something the other job. Kind of a metaphor. And this is one sliver of aspirations. And also remember, when I turn this into sales, go fill out the applications. We can have parties together, and I can give you. I know some of you are coming, and I saw some of you already booked calls for our next. Okay, Ebony. Shoot. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to switch back to my regular internet and see if that's better. Hold on. Oh, I even have internet. Man, it's so low. Okay, I'm going to disappear for a second, but I'm going to. Are we better? Hopefully it's better. I switched it back to the other internet. Okay, how to up momentum and make this your best year ever. Momentum is the key. Set smart goals. Boring, but okay. Set big, scary goals. I like that better. We're going to go with this one. And remember, I'm going to come back and I'm going to fix it. Okay, ready? Again, 3. Let me know if the internet is better here. Okay. Then, and if you want reminders about the next time we go live, remember you can write remind me in the chat and that'll, we'll reach out. Okay. Then we're going to go to the next one. Oh, putting the shoes on. How to take control of your future. I was going to say destiny, but future is better. Future rather than waiting for the shoe to drop. And that will let me talk about my shoes, which I love. Ready? Okay, amazing. We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. I'm going to get the next one because now I'm going to have this extra. Taking control of your future as a creative entrepreneur, we find ourselves in the mercy of the ever-changing landscape of the industry. The mercy. Oh my gosh. Dude, check this out. Again, one other thing I really want to highlight as you're watching me do this is I'm following a system. I'm not just being a cuckoo bird who's like bouncing around. I'm following a system. Okay, time is the next one. So ways to save time. And one of them is going to be to join a mastermind, because when you have shortcuts that you're learning from other people, sometimes you don't even know what questions to ask, right? So I'm going to make this ways to save time. That's like my chocolate to bring people in. And then in the actual content, I'm going to add in a bullet point. Let's make this Brené Brown is the tone of voice that I want to go with. Oh my gosh, we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. I'm not you. More fun, more money, and I want to travel and not be tied down. Come on, 1 minute and 15. I got a little cocky earlier, and I've been teaching too, so. Oh my gosh, go. 1 minute and 5 seconds. The internet is not helping me. Jasper, what are you doing to me? I'm going too fast, I think, for him. He's freaked out. This one was really 57 seconds ago. That's true. It's taking about 57 seconds. No! 38 seconds! Do I get an extra minute for how I reset the internet? I'm going to cry. It's possible I just talked too much. I'm melting a slow death. Okay, I'm not even going to read it. Copy to the clipboard. Pasting over here. I'm probably wasting time by copying and pasting these here, and I should just leave them there. But, okay, what was the next one? I'm not you. Why you are the most important. I melted. didn't do it. We almost did it. Okay, important thing in your business. Okay, and we'll just do as an entrepreneur. Ugh. Let's see what we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we technically, I mean, if we take the moment where I like talked a little bit and I and the internet cut out and all of that, I would say, do you agree that we did 8 of these? I've been thinking that this whole time. Do I get an extra 5 minutes? Is that what I get? Why you are the most important thing in your business as an entrepreneur? Hmm. Since you don't believe it, selling is a turnoff. Ooh, that one's good. You matter. Let's use this one. Okay, so even if I only finished 8 blog posts, let's say, okay, we now have 8 blog posts, 8 blog posts. We have at least 8 times 3 because most of these had like 3 bullet points. And remember, some of them were adding in a 4th, which is to get to that belief. I'm not really writing that as a bullet point, but let's say that I wrote join a mastermind or, work with a coach, whatever. Okay. So let's say 8 times 3. I mean, that's at least that many extra, 24 extra posts. So we wrote 8 blogs, 8 video scripts, 24 pieces of short form video, like 24 reels, let's say, because each of these bullet points could be a reel. Plus, each of these things could turn into their own post as well. That is pretty cool, right? How much? See, exactly, Elise, this is what I was thinking. She said it takes me a whole day to write a blog post. That's what I was saying. This is going to save you at least 3 hours a day because it can take like a good several hours. Right now, let me just show you one more thing. If I take one of these blog posts, so I come back in here and I'm like, okay, let's say I'm going to use, and what I could have done earlier, which I didn't do, was star these to my favorites. So like this one here, I add that to my favorites and then I can go and I can find it later, right? Or I can copy it like I did and I can go back over here. And if I have boss mode, which is the higher level of this, watch what I can do. I go into my documents and I open up just a blank document and I paste this here. And then this is the last thing we'll do before we wrap up. I can't believe my internet was being so weird too, but paste this here. Watch. Okay. I'm going to put this title. And I may make this a little like fancier. So I may say like, finally, proof that you are the most important thing in your business. Okay. Then this is all fine. I can leave that blog title stuff there like that. Blog body. Here I may go like, oh, I'm going to do this to make sure that these headers show up as headers. And then here, just fixing the formatting of it, right? Because the formatting is a little funky there. Like this, H3. Now, if I want to add anything else in here, right, so like, let's say I add work with an objective coach or mentor. And then watch this. This is like so cool. I should make my desk a little higher. I'm bending over, but sometimes I hurt my wrists. See, and I can't make it too tall. Okay. So here is like, it's important to, let me make this a little header. It's important to, and then I'm just going to hit Command J and Jasper's going to take over and write for me. Have someone in your corner who believes in you and will give it to you straight. A coach or a mentor can help you stay focused. Conclusion. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's pretty cool, right? So this is just the beginning. Okay. You know what? Okay, Erin, this is so true. And let me just show you one thing that's even cooler. So I'm going to say this, save that. Now, let's say I want to create, because Erin just said, this is, and if you haven't seen this yet, just hold on to your hats and glasses because it's going to get even cooler. Erin said I could get into the creative process and treat it like an involved piece of artwork and then feel guilty later for spending so much time on one thing, right? But what you can do is use this to kind of kickstart it and then use the creative process. Now watch what you could do here, because it actually creates artwork for you now too. Look, I was creating a Brussels sprout superhero flying in the clouds. Let's see what happens when I do this. I was really just trying to create funny, weird things. See what happens. But if I know that this post is what I'm going to be, look, there's our Brussels sprout superhero. That looks strange. But let's say I do like woman looking in mirror, finally realizing that she is the most important thing. I'm just gonna say that that seems weird, that she matters. And then here I can go, like watch, we could do line art. The medium could be watercolor painting. I'm not gonna do that. We'll make this like cheerful keywords. I'm gonna do high resolution, and then I'm gonna write jewel tones. Watch. This one I'm still not the best at. So some of these are kind of creepy. So what I'm going to do is, what's the, I'm going to do ambient light. And instead of line art, let's do illustration, see what happens. One of our glam members, Alicia, got the coolest photo that our graphic out of this that I was like amazed by. And then maybe we can try it as like an actual photo. It doesn't even need to be this. Now, I think if you're going to write something like this, you should just use your own face, but sometimes we can get things that are super cool. So like if we go from here and we say, none photo, and here we do photo realistic, high quality, medium. Let's do none for that. Sometimes they get weird because it's like pulling all different things together. So like something like this could be something that you could use for something like this, or this wouldn't be like right for my business, but I could totally see someone using an image like this to tie into a topic like that. It is like seriously awesome. Let's try one more thing here. Let's do pastel. Let's do pencil sketch. Artist style, Van Gogh, mood. Let's do this. Thought provoking. Style. Stick figure. Okay, let's see. Ready? I mean, Van Gogh stick figures. It looks like a Van Gogh stick figure. Okay, so there you have it. How you can write close to 10 blog posts in under 15 minutes, especially if I wasn't actually talking, if I would just do it. I think what I'm going to do later today is I'm just going to time myself and not talk. I bet I could do 20 in 10 minutes. All right. This was so awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you want more support, like I said, we do this every month with our clients, not this fast. We take 2 hours to join in together and to write content, hold each other accountable so that you have your content plan for the next month. All you have to do in order to do that is either drop the word support below the chat or go ahead and fill out the application, molly.live/FBGlam app. And that will be, you won't be applying for a specific program. It'll just be so that we kind of get a chance to see where you're at in your business. we'll send you a message, or you can send us a message through the thank you page, and we'll kind of get an idea of where you're at, find where the best next step would be. We have all different kinds of levels of support. So just know we would love to support you. Hooray. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. Thank you so much. This was so fun. And go put this into action. Remember, it's important to stay in action.